So I was thinking, sometimes we say, Lord, do it again, Lord. You did it before, God, do it again. You did it before, God, do it again. Well, this video is for some of us. What are we asking God to do again? And did we do the same thing that we was not supposed to do and asking God to do it again? Because if we are, then we're wrong. I'm not saying that God is not going to come through for you. God gives mercy to whom he chooses. And he gave somebody mercy today that's not going to get it tomorrow. We don't choose if God gives us mercy. Somebody died yesterday. They didn't have the mercy that we have today. What are we asking God to do again that he did before? He did it before. He will do it again. What did he do before that you're asking for him to do again? I'm not saying that God cannot show up, but I'm saying this in the context of us living a life of sin. Us doing the same thing over and over again when we should know better. We know not to commit sin. We know not to commit the very act. But God, we asking for you to do it again. You did it before, do it again. Wouldn't it be negligence to actually do something that you know not to do, but asking God to show up again for you? See, I'm not saying that God's not going to show up for you again, but I don't want you to have the confidence as if you're going to get through it again and do it again. No, when I tell y'all, God wants his people to reverence him again. Listen, we don't even want the things that we can think about that can be the worst things happen before us in order for us to bow down to God. We need to realize that us doing things again and again and again in negligence and disobedience, we are going to be accountable for that. So I'll say this again. A lot of us is asking God to do it again. God, you did it before, do it again. I'm not saying that God is not going to come through his word. He did it before in his word and he's doing it again now. He's doing it again now. However, regarding what I'm saying in this video, you asking God to bring you out of a situation again that you don't went back in times and times again. And you saying, God, you did it before, do it again. Show up for me again. That's God's decision to do. But I do need to give you this warning and let you know that again did not exist for someone yesterday. Again may not exist for somebody in 5 minutes. However, right now, you can choose to make a decision that's going to alter your eternal destination. So the thing is, would you be willing to learn of God? Would you be willing to learn of him, that he may show you who you are and the power and authority that he's given you over the power and authority of the enemy? God did it before and he can do it again. But that's according to his mercy, not us. So if anything, we have a responsibility to learn from our mistakes, to learn from our rebellion, that we won't have to request for the Lord to do something again when we had the capacity to learn from what we did. It's time for us to grow up. Okay? Well, the Lord loves you enough to tell you the truth. And he's the true and living God. Jesus points to him. He's both kind and severe. And we need to make sure that we bringing forth a message that's balanced, because God is not playing about what he loves. He loves his people and he wants his people to know the truth. And he wants his people to live the truth. Okay? So live it. All right? Well, that's all for today. Stay encouraged.